It is time, once again, to lock your doors, shut your windows, strap yourself into your favorite comfy chair, and tune out and tune into The Naked Zombie.
And out come your opinions, in the shape of words. Sometimes your mouth is right, sometimes it is not. It's time to find out, how wrong is your mouth? This lady follows in the footsteps of all the great intellectuals.
I like Jewish people. I like a lot of the old war films that incorporate the Jewish stories in, and I think they had a bloody tough time. So if I was around in the Nazi regime, I'd go out for a nice cup of tea and a bit of cake with a Jewish person, because I think they got the raw end of the deal in that.
If you're feeling depressed, you might want to leave the room.
And the funniest thing that's ever happened to me, oh my God. God.
Time to take a step backwards in time now with Yesteryear Corner.
The young people of today have no respect for older people. Therefore,
This man likes pies. Need a pies.
There's other dimensions that you can't perceive until you've achieved inner stillness.
What?
Until you can shut off the internal dialogue of your mind and you can have a practical experience of
what are you talking about?
How breath slows and changes your perception of time, how your mind can change the flow of time. See that, what I'm doing with my hands there, that's not using muscles. I'm literally moving the interstitial fluid in my body and opening the joints and cavities in my body.
This is Ted. He likes to bake and dwindle down cobbled streets.
I've heard that apparently we're trying to change Christmas to winter festivals to for everyone's need. In my personal opinion, I don't think that should be allowed, because that's our Christmas is our belief. Fair enough, their beliefs is their belief, and if you don't like our beliefs and that, they should stay where they are, kind of thing. Not trying to sound racist or anything.
But you did. This young man's been thinking about the finer points of life, and he's been doing it whilst drunk.
I have a wonderful experience, very random experience. Very random experience when I saw this wonderful people. They have their very special designed style and very good personality and everything. And I felt they were wonderful people, and they made me happy. And it was like a spiritual between human beings on this earth. We are like a very good spiritual feeling. Also, what I felt, and they give me happiness, and I felt like people should be nice as well, and war is not as bad, and things like that. People should be nice to each other nowadays, but you need to read a newspaper and things what happens nowadays, and that's what I feel.
And now a word from Scotland. Spin!
Yeah, I think I have a good sense of humour. Yeah. But at the same time, I'm still aggressive and nasty.
This is my guru. He has great knowledge, spiritual insight, and abundant wisdom. He also has a teenage girlfriend, a Rolex, and a bloody big house.
Men can't have babies. We have different kinds of bodies. So men and women have different roles. So this is, it's a kind of dream. But it's not practical. I'd like to sing a little bit. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
G'day boys and girls, and welcome to another fantastic episode of The Naked Zombie. Yes, I am Brad Scott, and I am flying solo tonight, as you can probably tell. Now, the reason why I'm flying solo tonight is because Brisbane, at the moment, is having absolute shit weather. Now, I am serious. The weather is so bad at the moment that no one could make it into the show tonight. No one could visit me in the cardboard box. But that is fine. I can quite easily do this on my own. And I have nothing. No, I don't. Look, everything's good, folks. And listen, thank you for everyone who's been tuning into the radio show and everything. You're all wonderful and doing an awesome job. Now, tonight, something a little different because I am flying solo tonight and because the traffic's terrible and traffic lights are out and no one can make it in, I was meant to have Southie on the show tonight. Now, Southie, the Southern Cross Tattoo Club, now, they are actually having a show this weekend on Saturday, Australia Day, the 26th of January, and it is the 2013 Tattoo Festival at the Queensland Hotel Motel, and it opens at 10 a.m. Now, I promised Southie, Southie is a good mate of mine. We've known each other for a long time, and he's asked me to MC the event on the band side of thing and let everybody know exactly what is happening at this fantastic event that is going to incorporate so much stuff. Mate, they've got a dude that hangs himself up by hooks. The Hanging Dude he's called, which is just going to be mind-blowing to start off with and interesting to say the least. But the bands, the band's absolutely amazing. These are the bands that are going to be there on the day. We have Dogface, Sons of the Soil, Lee Murd Spitfire Lair, Stone Chimp, D9, Bruiser, Cabalemo, K-A-B-A-L, Cabalemo, Demonica. Demonica actually has a flamethrower show happening. It's a flame show. It's got all sorts of amazing events with it. Now, what also they've got, it's not just for the adults. At 5 o'clock the kiddies have got to go home. But look, they've got stores, skateboarding ramps there. They've got raffles, lucky door prizes. They've got hamburgers, lamb burgers, sausages, bread on ice, kids' drinks, ice blocks, you name it. But they've got martial arts demo happening, spray painting, burnout comp, and of course the Hanging Dude. Can't forget the Hanging Dude again. Now, it is a tattoo show. So basically there's going to be a lot of different categories. If you are covered in ink, if you have a good tattoo or a bad tattoo, or a tattoo that was done by a drunken sailor back in the 40s that looks like something that's being dragged out of the Black Lagoon, it doesn't matter. We want to see it there on the day. You can bring your tattooed body down and go in these best overall categories. This is what you got the choice of, and this is fantastic. You got, categories are best overall, best male, best female, best large coloured male, best large coloured female, best large black and grey male, best large black and grey female, best chest male, best chest female, best black male, best black female, best portrait male, best portrait female, best arm male, best arm female, best leg male, best leg female, worst ever tattoo, which I actually happen to have one of those on me right now that I was done when I was 18 and I was really drunk. What else we got here? Best cover up male, best cover up female, most fucked up tattoo by a scar. Yes, they are out there. They survive. If you have a tattoo that's been ripped and torn and sewn back on, and if it's off different angles, we want to see it. These will all be judged. Best side male, best side female, best small black and grey male, best small black and grey female, best tattoo artist at show. And there will be a runner-up for trophies in most categories. There are trophies for this. And also, don't tell my wife this, but I've actually got to judge the wet T-shirt competition. It is going to be absolutely phenomenal. So yours truly will be up on stage, running around from 10 o'clock in the morning till midnight, going through all this, going through the bands, giving you some entertainment and stuff like that. And look, I did promise Southie, being a very large bikey guy, and he could probably use me as a pull-through and beat me to death with the soggy bits he rips off. It is brought to you by Pegasus Screen Printing, Super Butcher, Iron Lark, A Workshed, Broken Tree, Dark Style Window Tinting, Tattoo Supply, Big Box, the Queensport Hotel Motel, One Stop Group, Atelier Tattoo, Lismore, Bejeweled by Sam, Fat Tat, Pro World, J8T Mechanical, Bridger Construction, Miller Mafia, Tidal Stainless Applications, Besides Roofing, JWK Bricklighting, Show Respect, Screen Painting, Kins Convenience Store, Professional Event Services, Giorgio's General Store, Brisbane Bathroom Hire, King's Flooring, BBH Builders, Image of the Soul Tattoo, take a breath, Blueprint Signage, Skinworks, Johnny the Crow, and this is the most important bit, this is going to their fallen brothers, the members who have passed on, who are no longer with us anymore. So this is an absolute cracker of a weekend for the Australian Day Tattoo Festival. You'll find it at 49 Gosport Street, Hemet. $30. There's a car and bike show, show and shine, lucky door prizes, raffles, great food, clothing stores and merchandise, and a full day of live music by a great number of bands. Oh, God, I'm knackered now. Now, Southie was meant to come in and talk about it also and go through the whole detail. Now, unfortunately, like I said, the weather is absolutely shite here in Brisbane at the moment. No one can make it in the studio, and unfortunately, I run it and own it all, so I have to do it all on my own. But that's all right, because we are still going to run with the show tonight, and we have so much to discuss and talk about. I'm going to put some stuff up. Now, I've been getting a lot of interesting emails from people and stuff like that. And a couple of weeks ago, I ran a couple of YouTube clips via the radio show, some of the funniest stuff that we've come across. Now, you heard one beforehand, which was really, really quite good. That was actually sent in to me. Now, if you have a YouTube clip or something that you'd like us to play on the radio you think is funny as hell and would make very entertaining stuff, then please, by all means, if you send it in to us, then we can actually put on the radio show. Now, it's got to be non-visual because that doesn't really work for radio, as we all know. But if it's visual audio, I guess, yep, then you can send it in and I'll play it throughout the thing. Also, don't forget, I'm going to have the Zombie Apocalypse playing on the show tonight as well. I'm going to run a couple of their tracks, and we're going to do that right now. So sit back and tune out and enjoy Zombie Apocalypse Theory with Lullaby. And that was Zombie Apocalypse Theory, The Pandemic Begins. Now, if you want to check out and buy their CD, and you've already heard in the past shows me playing this because I just love them to death, you can Google Zombie Apocalypse Theory. You'll find their website and details, and you can actually buy the CD. And I think you can also download the music as well if you want a particular song you really like. And in saying that, if you are a band and you want your music played on The Naked Zombie, I mean, we get about 70,000 downloads a week doing the show on that, and it's heard all over the world. So if you're a band and you've got some really good music, you've got like a complete thingo, send it in, and we'll play it and give you a bit of free publicity for it. We're not going to charge you for it. As long as you don't charge us, I don't care. But we're happy to demonstrate good musical talent. Now, back to the show. Now, we've discussed also the Australia Day Tattoo Festival, so don't forget that. On this weekend, it's just going to be a hoot and a holler, and we're going to have lots and lots of fun there. And don't forget, I'll be there, so I'll be up on stage emceeing the event. So if you want to come and say good day or throw rotten apples at me, go right ahead. I'll be there. A couple of other boys will be there as well. It should be a fantastic day for everyone concerned. Now, we're going to get on a few topics now that I find quite fascinating to do with the whole genre of what the zombie is about. Now, the zombie started off back about getting close to 2 years ago now. It was solely to do with the paranormal. That's all we did. We just did paranormal topics on the rest of it. Then as it progressed and got more popular, it then started going into the sort of the pop culture type of thing as well, which was really good. But what we're doing, we're finding more and more the audience base is now wanting more general stuff as well. Look, we're still going to do the paranormal stuff, we're still going to do the paranormal stories, and we're still going to do the interviews for 2013, the stuff that you guys really like. But we also want to have people come on the show that it may not to do with the paranormal, but they've got an interesting story to tell, or they've got something happening, or there's something going on, or they've done something really cool and amazing. They want to get out to the world. You know what to do. Go to the website www.naked-zombie-radio.com. Go to the contacts page and get in touch with yours truly, and leave your details. Give me some information, and I'll get you on the show. I mean, that's what it's about, is sharing the love. It's free. You get to listen to it. We don't want anything out of it. We just want to have you come and have your say. It could be about any topic at all. Anything that you have a gripe against, or anything that you find interesting, you reckon our audience will love, you know what to do. Get in contact with me and send us your details. I don't care where in the world you are. We'll make a time to contact you via Skype and pre-record everything to get out on the show. So that's that part of it. Now we're going to go on the subjects that you guys really like. Coming up right now. Well, that seemed very flashy, didn't it? Anyway, look, one of the biggest things that I've come across reading the blogs and the whole field and stuff like that, and we're getting back to the paranormal on this side of things, one of the things that I've noticed coming up recently is the amount of networks that have been hit up to produce Australian paranormal TV shows. Well, look, which is fine in a way, but I think people got to realise it's not going to happen. I worked in the film and media industry back in New Zealand, and I've spoken to a lot of people within the film and television industry just as general comments and questions about it. Now, at the moment, I've spoken to quite a few producers and stuff like that over my time, and networks who say they've been inundated with every Tom, Dick and Harry in Australia at the moment trying to get a TV show produced. Now, what is happening actually is that the networks are being notified, they get sent a proposal and stuff like that, and I don't think people really understand the costings involved in producing something like this. If you take a basic TV show, it can cost anywhere between $15,000 to $25,000 to produce one episode. Now that includes of course all the editing and stuff like that, and of course going to locations and stuff like that. That's saying that's fairly cheap. The problem is that because Australian networks are getting inundated from everybody who wants to have a paranormal TV show in Australia, they're getting swamped and bombarded with all this stuff, and they're really not that interested. The biggest reason is that when you got a lot of shows from overseas, like Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, and all the rest of it, that actually have contracts with other production companies who then sell it off to the paid media networks like Foxtel and stuff like that, where you actually pay a subscription fee to watch these. So you won't find these shows on normal everyday channels like Channel 7, 10, 9, all the rest of it, because they're not budgeted for it, because we do not have the general population amount to be able to watch these, would make it viable on a financial basis. Now, this is quite common. A lot of shows they would rather see put on the Fox networks or Austar, whatever you want to call it, so people pay their monthly prescription to watch these things. The thing being is that when Australian networks get all the seriously, the people that I've spoken with in the industry, they're being bombarded. They get letter upon letter upon letter requesting this. They do not have the viable financial interest in it. And I've noticed that, you can hate me if you want for this, but I've noticed that a lot of people out there that I know about who keep saying, oh, we've got a TV show coming, we've got a TV show coming, yeah, it's coming, yeah, it's on its way, oh, it's next month now, the rest of it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because it's not financially viable for a network to produce Australian make show, unless it has already got a star in place. Classic example, there was a show over in New Zealand that was called Paranormal something, I don't know what it was. There was 3 actors who went around and investigated. These 3 people were quite famous in New Zealand. Do you think I remember the name of it? Anyway, you guys will know what I'm talking about. These 3 people went out differently. They made about 7 episodes, I think it was. It failed miserably because they were screaming and carrying on. They weren't paranormal investigators. They didn't know what they were doing. Fine, we have paranormal investigators in this country who know exactly what they're doing. But the other ones who are out there are putting this stuff on YouTube, which is fantastic. Or they're doing their own sort of documentary stuff like that. And they're getting their stuff out through other means. If you are a paranormal group and you disagree with me totally on this because think it is going to happen for you guys, let me know. I'll quite easily eat humble pie and stick my foot in my mouth any day of the week, but I'm not scared to tell it how it is either. I couldn't give a rat's ass on the subject. Because when you keep promising something to the general public and it doesn't happen for a reason, and you're only hurting yourselves. You're getting people's hopes. Look, I'd love to see Australian Paranormal TV show actually produced in Australia, on Australia locations, at a local network that gets shown around the country. I would love nothing more to see that. But Australia does not have the population who appreciates this type of thing. We don't. We're a very small community when it comes to paranormal. Even there's a lot of different groups and stuff like that. But you speak to people in general, that's really the last thing they want to see. The only people who really enjoy those sort of shows have a general interest in the paranormal itself. Not so much the people who think, oh, I'm going to make a quick buck out of this, oh, I've watched Ghost Hunters, or Ghost Adventures, I'm going to make my own show, and I'm going to become rich and famous. But everything, this is the thing, guys. If you think that's the way you want to go, think twice. Because it's short-lived. You are putting yourself out there and in front of the public eye. You are being looked at. You're being scrutinised. I get scrutinised doing the radio show because I do it in a different way to a lot of radio shows. I'm not nice about certain things because I don't believe I should be. This is my viewpoint and my viewpoint alone. I'm quite happy if you disagree. You don't have to listen to the show at all. But the thing is that you're going to take your time and effort and other people's time and effort. You're going to promote the crap out of it just to find out it's not going to happen. So that's just something to bear in mind. If you want to go down that road, think long and hard before you do, because if you do get a season or something like that, expect to get roasted for it, because that's what happens, right? The audience in Australia is too small, and you're going to have the general population of a small group. Really, when you consider that we haven't got that many people in Australia. Big country, not that populated when you think at the end of the day, like other countries like Europe and stuff that are smaller than us, have 3 to 4 times the population. So think about it that way, guys. If you want to start producing stuff, put it on YouTube and tell your friends and community about it. There's nothing wrong with doing that. You can do really shit-hot production and put it on YouTube, because you're going to have that viewers, you're going to have those people watching it who love what you do and get great satisfaction, but you've got to have the quality in there as well. There's no point just running around with a Sony Handycam with a night shot and think you're going to have an award-winning... It's not. You're going to have to put a lot of thought in it, a lot of effort into it. It's not as simple as just running around, taking a couple of shots, jumping up and down, claim everything's paranormal, and away you go. So that's just my thought on that when it comes to the paranormal in Australian TV series. If you're going to happen, listen. But if you do get one, let me know and I'll interview you on the show. But if you have an opinion, about this, write into me. You can email brad@brad-scott.com and I'll read out your emails and what you think it's about, what your perception is on this. But we're going to jump on to another topic right now because I'm probably boring you to tears. You want to go to sleep. And we're going to get it right back with another cool story.
You're listening to The Naked Zombie, Australia's premier radio show with all things about crap and other stuff that just makes your head want to explode with pain. The Naked Zombie. It's full of it.
Mailman mistakes corpse for a Halloween decoration. Actually, this actually happened in the States. Now, this is going back to November, but I'm not sure many people know about it. The United States Postal Service acknowledged on Friday that one of its mail couriers did not report a corpse at a Denver home because he mistook it for the body of a Halloween display. Yes. Now, we do not know the carrier delivered the mail to the house that day, and he remembered seeing something that he thought was related to Halloween. The Postal Service said in a statement, when the carrier learned that it was not the case, he was shocked and extremely upset. The local ABC News affiliate reported that the dead man collapsed and died on November 2nd on his porch steps after returning home from his night shift job. The Postal Service called the incident an unfortunate situation that probably would have not have happened at any other time of the year. Our carriers have a long history of assisting customers in neighbourhoods across the country each and every day, and that holds true to the letter carriers here in Denver, the statement said. The unidentified carrier is a conscious and dedicated employee who remains on the job, and the post office said. And any action that may be taken against him will be handled internally. So how does that suck? You know, you're delivering the post and then you go up to some bloke's front yard and it's Halloween and you're sitting there and this, sure the odour would have given a good go. Anyway, that's enough of that. And that's from Zippity Doo Dah Day. That's actually quite a new website that's come out. So don't forget to check them out. Now, if you're a company that wants some free advertise on the Zombie, please, or you want to advertise any product or stuff, let me know. Go to the website as you're listening to this now, or you can email brad@brad-scott.com. And if you want to check anything out in particular, like there's new bit of equipment that's come out, you want us to give it a bit of run through, you want to, what we think of it and stuff like that, send it through. We're more than happy to deal with it for you as well. And on that happy note, we're going to play another track now from the Zombie Apocalypse Theory. Now, this is the one I really love. This is called Holiday.
You ready? The third grade world geography question is: Budapest is the capital of what European country? Budapest is the capital of what European country? Nathan has already locked in.
This might be a stupid question.
I'm guessing it's probably going to be.
Like, I thought Europe was a country. Let's see. Budapest? I never even heard of that.
All right, here's your options. I mean, you could drop out with $10,000. But
like, I know they speak French there, don't they? Like, I want to say, is France a country? I don't know what I'm doing.
You know what? Let's talk about your options.
Okay.
Kelly.
Yes.
Focus.
I am. Like, I'm listening to what you're saying, but I only hear what I want to.
That's just called being a woman.
Well, we could just call the show "Are You Smarter Than a Man?"
No, because women don't really want to hear a man's opinion. They just want to hear their opinion in a deeper voice. That's what they want when they talk to us. Let's talk about this. I really want you to get to $25,000 because no matter what happens after that, you're walking out of here with $25,000.
All about the charity, so
it is.
I gotta think what's best for them. Let's see. I am just going to copy.
Copy.
Come on, Nathan.
If you had to guess, do you have a guess?
I don't think France is a country, but I would have said that. I don't know. I'm just going to say France. I don't know.
Okay. France is a country. I will tell you that. If you had said France, you would have gone home with nothing. That is not the right answer. The right answer is Hungary.
Is what?
Hungry.
Hungry?
Like I'm hungry.
That's a country? I've heard of Turkey, but Hungary, never heard of it.
But the answer is Hungary. So, if Nathan said Hungary, your charity's got $25,000. If he didn't, you walk away with nothing.
Nathan. You're not smiling. Oh.
Kelly, take a look at the board. For $25,000, your fifth grade classmate Nathan said, Hungry!
Ray, you're the best. Thank you. Yay! You tried to trick me. He tricked me.
He tricked you?
Yeah, I was looking at his face and he looked like, I messed it up. I failed, but you got it right. Yeah.
Yes, they do exist out there, people. And some scary, scary thought. Whatever happened to the education system that we love and know so well? Seriously, this brings us to the topic that really worries me when it comes to today's youth. And I'm talking about some of the youth. Not saying everybody. There is some out there that really concerns me, that they don't even grasp basic mathematics. They don't basically grasp punctuation or spelling. A lot of it is to do with not wanting to learn and thinking that everything's just going to be handed to them on a silver platter. But unfortunately, folks, if you think that way, you are in a bad way for starters. But it is a concern that we are not dealing with it as we should. I had a classic example the other day. This is what got me. I go to the shopping centre, and we've all had the same story. I went to a shopping centre, and nowadays the cash registers, you put in the amount, you put in the actual total, and it gives them back the exact change. Right, you count, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, the item may cost $20. You give them a $50 note, and logically, and it comes up $30 change. Now, this is close, put it this way. This young lass could not even count $11.45 out of the till to give back to me. She gave me $15 something. And I looked at it and I went, what do you do? Do I walk away thanks for that. No, I thought I'd do the right thing. I said, look, listen, love, darling, I said, you've given me too much change back. She says, no, I haven't. No, I've given you the right amount, yada, yada. She went, I said, no, you haven't. You've given me too much. I ended up having a stand-up argument with this checkout chick, the fact that I was trying to give her money back. And it got pretty heated, and then one of the managers come over, and I said, look, this is the story. This is the price. This is what you've given me back. Can you please just give care? Here's extra $3 something it was. Can you put it back? Otherwise your till's going to be short. Then you'll get in trouble. Now, and she, just this blank look was over. And the manager understood what I was saying. He said, oh, listen, thanks for that, sir, yada, 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 and the rest of it. And seriously, it was like counting back or counting up. A lot of the young ones have lost that ability. Now, I'm saying not all of them, but a few have. Now, I've gone into shopping centres and, great customer service and all the rest, and they go and give me the money, and it's all good, and everyone's happy, and you walk out. But another gripe that I have when it comes to that type of thing, now, I very rarely do I go clothes shopping. My wife, lovely woman, she goes and buys my clothes for me, basically, because I've just got no style. You guys seen photos of me. I have no dress sense whatsoever, so she has to buy them for me so I can just even dress myself half normally during the day. The problem is, I don't know if you guys find this, and this is one of my biggest pet hates, is when you get ignored by salespeople. Like, I'm 41 years of age. I don't look like I have money for starters, but I want to go into a shop to spend money. And, so what doesn't matter what I don't. But I'll be standing there at the counter waiting to be served. I've got a shirt in my hand. I've had to do it myself because no one will come up to you and have a bit of a chat with you and see, what do you want, what size do you want. But yet again, some young, good-looking guy comes up and they're all over him like a rash. 20, 22, good-looking, got all his hair, buffed, all the rest of it. Forget about poor old Brad standing there who's got money in his pocket, an item in his hand that he wants actually purchased. No. They rather ignore me or ignore someone like myself and serve the person next to them. I'm not saying I'm jealous at all. But what also frustrates me is when they cut you off, is when they walk in front of you, like you're standing there ready to go, and someone will just come up, walk in front of you, and that's it. They just want their own. They're too busy, I haven't got time to talk. And that's what I mean. And anyone else, they go running up to them, arms stretched out. And seriously, this bloke wasn't going to buy anything. He was just going to try some clothes on. And I had it in my hand. Now, please let me know if this frustrates you, because it annoys the absolute crap out of me when you get ignored in a shopping centre. If you get ignored by sales staff, what happened to good old-fashioned common courtesy, can I help you today, sir, or mister, or whatever it was? Is it gone that bad that we are neglecting the people who have the money, who have the time, who have expendable income, who want to spend it, and these shops that, will serve the young, cool crowd and not the older people? So I don't know. I friggin' hate that. That just drives me absolutely insane. Sort of got off subject a bit, but I think it's a valid point to bring out. I had another friggin' example of this crap that went on, and friggin', I went to a sandwich shop, and I asked for something, and I said, and they hadn't even made the sandwich, and I went, oh no, hang on, no, sorry, I changed mine. Can I have it on a different bread? You know what I got? I got the eyes rolled into the back of the head. That they look and you go, oh, for fuck's sake, oh, you're wasting my time. Look, you enjoy earning your $3.30 an hour, mate. You just enjoy doing that crap that you do, and make that sandwich for me, you bastard. I own you right now. I'm paying, make it. And this is what gets me. People, yet I'm the type of bloke who go, oh, yeah, I'll let it go for a while. But it's not the first time it happens. So I'd love to hear your stories of really bad customer service. And I don't give a rat's ass. I'll put their details up for you. I'll let it be known that they are just really, really bad. And I'd actually like to get them to come and see me, or come and contact me and explain to us why we get such shitty service from time to time. And we're going to go back now and going to have a bit more of a chinwag. More coming up on The Naked Zombie. Alright, my fans of the zombie, that's it for this solo effort at doing the show. I don't think I did a too bad a job. I got a few points across out of there, played some great music, and of course don't forget this Australia Day. If you're in Brisbane or you want to come, check out the Tattoo Show. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. You'll find the details up on the Facebook fan site. Don't forget to hit that likey button. And if you have any ideas or anything for the show that you want to hear about, please email me whatever your requests are and I will get into it for you. Now, thanks again for joining us. And like I say each week, before I go, and I've got to mention this quickly, and I've forgotten what it was, but that's nothing. Anyway, before I go, have a good night, have a safe night, people, and if you're out, have fun, be kind to one another, and don't forget to tune in to